young adults and even older people.
Well, we're doing everything we can. We're trying to be self-sufficient.
Right.
You know, we've got a lot of good cooks, and they prepare cookbooks with all the stuff that's tried and true down at the farm every Monday night. So
You was talking about that earlier. I mean, you can get a hold of these cookbooks and, different things in here. But the main thing is they are working to try to help change somebody's life. This was a drug farm. They took it and just said, God, have your way. And now look where you're at. I tell you,
it's a big change.
when God has his way in things, you'll see the big change. And that's what people's needing right now. They're needing a change in their life. They're needing some place to fit in. A lot of people feel like, I just don't fit in nowhere.
Well, we've had a lot of people say, we're not interested in horses. Mm-hmm. And maybe we're not interested in kids. But we're finding out if they come down there, it's not about horses.
Right.
And it's not about kids. They might find somebody sitting right there next to them that they can talk to, or they can walk around the farm with.
Exactly.
They can walk around the pond with. And they can make friends and share and just help one another.
Right.
But it's not about it. It's about finding the love of Christ.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
And these kids that come each and every time, they'll never forget this.
No.
Even if they live to be 100 years old, they'll still think about somebody took the time to love me and to help me.
That's their hope and desire.
That is just amazing. I commend your work. I'm so thankful for what you're doing because you're concerned. You've got a concern. You've got a love for fellow man, or you wouldn't even waste your time.
You couldn't be paid to do that.
Right.
We need people. We need individuals that love children.
Right.
Got one lady said, we was talking about churches. She said, I don't have a church. She said, I'm worried about those kids down there.
Oh.
She'll probably find a church eventually.
Yeah.
But her goal is to protect kids.
Right.
And, so that's fine. We're not discriminating who comes down there and works.
Exactly.
We'd like to show them what true love is all about. And helping one another.
Say like there's people watching this right now or listening. You got your ears on. We want to get a personal invitation from you to come on down to Cowboy Up for Christ. Give them an invitation.
We'd love to have you come down on a Monday night to see what we're actually doing. I can't tell you about it. I can put it in words, but you've got to see to believe what. You want to see those kids, the look in their eyes when they come in and they get on their horse. They put their helmet on. They've got the opportunity to go eat or ride horses first, and they're doing they're doing both. But you've got to come down and see it, and we'd love to have you come to Cowboy Up for Christ any Monday night. We'd love to have you call me anytime during the week, and I'll take you down to the farm and show you what we're doing and answer any questions you may have. We'd sure like to see you.
That's a personal invitation right there. And I notice that you all are safe. I mean, you just don't put the kids on there and just say, have at it. You got people standing there, and you got people that, that put them in safety gear.
We've got helmets. We've got, if they've never ridden, we've got somebody holding the horse, leading them around pen. Until they know that we're comfortable with them on a horse. We've got at least 2 people in a ring and maybe 2 kids in a ring teaching them how to ride through obstacle courses or whatever.
Right.
But no, yes, they're safe. And then when we take them out on the trail, we'll take probably 5 kids and 3 adults. We'll have 1 adult and lead, 1 adult in the middle, and 1 adult following. So yeah, we're very cautious.
Well, tell me a little bit about your son. Does he down there a lot with you? Or?
Oh, he's down there, yeah, often. Every Monday night. His true love is horses and kids.
Right.
He loves to break horses. We do our own breaking. I mean, we round pen our horses. We don't have if a horse comes into our farm, we put it through our program before a kid's ever on it.
Exactly.
He and there's 6 of us that actually do our own breaking of horses, riding from ground up. We do a lot of ground training. Then we ride.
And that's amazing because right here's the real cowboys. I mean, this ain't just pretend thing. They really work with these horses and they break them, and some of them's kind of ornery, ain't they?
Well, we've had one individual here in Corbin, Martin Cox. His stables are close by, I think.
Right.
He has given us 9 horses, I think, 2 years old that they've used to. They didn't make the cut for their racking horses.
Right.
So he's given them to us.
Oh.
We take and completely turn them out on pasture so they get used to getting their pads off, and then we break them for our kids.
And you all have like a lot of activities going on down there. I mean, just over the weekend you had the big pig roast.
We had a ride, a pig roast. We roasted 2 pigs. We always eat good down there. Yeah. There's nobody really skinny down at the farm. But we've had, like I say, 4 baptizings, I guess, this last 4 weeks, 5 weeks. In fact, my wife's going to do a wedding down there